Now let's start in Borno State, where Governor Babagana Zulum has emphasized the urgent need to widen security coverage across the state. Governor Zulum visited Daru Jamal community in Bama local government area, where at least 63 persons, including 5 soldiers, were killed by insurgents. Senior reporter Jesse Tafida tells us more.
The once quiet settlement of Daru Jamal now bears the scars of a night of horror. Families who had only begun rebuilding their lives after displacement are once again mourning, this time for loved ones killed in an unprovoked Boko Haram assault. Governor Babagana Zulum arrived visibly shaking as he walked through the grief-stricken community. Meeting with survivors and community leaders, he condemned the killings, calling it a deeply painful tragedy.
It's very sad. This community was resettled some months ago, and they are going about their normal businesses, but unfortunately they had a Boko Haram attack yesterday. So we are here purposely to commiserate with them and to build their resilience.
The governor confirmed the death toll: 63 people, among them 5 soldiers and nearly 60 civilians. For him, the incident underscores the urgent need to widen security coverage.
We have to take note that the numerical strength of the Nigerian army is not enough to contain the situation. Some months back, we had a meeting in Abuja with the National Security Advisor and other heads of security agencies on the need to establish what we call the forest guards. So far, so good. 2 sets of forest guards were trained in Maiduguri, and therefore one of the solutions that we want to implement immediately is to see how we shall deploy the trained forest guards to most of the locations that are vulnerable, so that they will protect the forest and they will protect the communities also.
The attack has sparked outrage beyond the community. Senator Kakashehu Lawan, representing Borno Central, described the massacre as a crime against humanity, pledging legislative support to Governor Zulum's fight to restore peace. But for families here, the pain is immediate. Another reminder of the fragility of life in communities emerging from years of insurgency. Jesse Tafida, TVC News, Daru Jamal.
Our senior reporter Jesse Tafida joins me live now on the news at 10 to give us further updates on the unfortunate incident. Jesse, let me start by saying it's really disheartening that residents who only resettled last month have now been displaced again. How is the government reacting to this latest setback?
Well, it's a very sad thing for the government and the entire people of the community. You know, these are people that have spent over 12 years in IDP camps, and now they've been resettled back to their places of abode. And then this attack is coming. And when you go to the area, you could feel the pain, the agony on their faces. These are people who are resilient, and now they're back to their places of abode, trying to pick the pieces of their lives, trying to put their lives back to intact. And then this incident happened. I'm telling you, when you go to the town, you could feel the grief. You could see it merely on their faces that they're not taking this lightly, because this could be traced back to what the governor has emphasized on, you know, more border security across the returned communities. He spoke, I think, last month. Yes, he said that there should be improved security to all liberated communities. And this attack is coming. It's really disheartening. And according to the governor, Borno State has not recorded such attack in recent months, because the army have been doing well, you know, in dealing decisively with the insurgents. But this is coming, and I'm telling you, people are, you know, questioning the ability of, you know, the security at locations liberated.
Well, Jesse, just as you mentioned now about people questioning the ability of the security personnel within the area, we understand Darul Jamal plays host to a military base, and one is wondering how these criminal elements were able to carry out these attacks, and as we understand, from 8 p.m. local time, so effortlessly. Are you aware if this base is truly functional?
They are functioning, and according to eyewitness, when we spoke with them, at Darul Jamal, they said the terrorists came with heavy gun trucks. They came in their numbers, and because they came at night, they sneaked their way through. Some of them sneaked their way through to the community. Try to knock their doors, and you feel as if they're your community members. And when you open the door, they start slaughtering some of them and then burning the houses. And according to some of the eyewitness, they thought they were military personnel because some of them came in military outfits. So they thought they were security personnel, but before they realized these were terrorists, and because the terrorists came in their numbers, that is why this is coming. And then what we got from the military, some of the security personnel this morning, is that security have been beefed up, and some of the terrorists were chased out after this because they had to work in synergy together with the air component of the theater and then the ground troops, and that was how they were able to chase the terrorists back to the bush. But civilians have lost their lives. You could see, the numbers are surging, because yesterday it was around 50, and today the governor is confirming it's over 60. I'm telling you, this is why people are, questioning the ability. But the governor has said that the security personnel would be working together closely with the civilian joint task force so that they would complement the effort of the military in dealing decisively with the insurgents.
Well, Jesse, a senior reporter in Borno, of course, we do hope that the government will work hard to ensure that those who are affected are resettled. Thank you, Jesse.